Hello Divine, welcome. Thank you for clicking on this video, and I hope that the information within will help you with navigating this period of the full moon in Leo. The full moon will be occurring on Wednesday, February 16th at 8:56 or around 8:56 Pacific Standard Time, and that's in the morning. So that's just information to keep in mind as you go through the videos or your video. I advise you to go through the rest of the videos if the video for your sign does not resonate, because there may be some information regarding your other sign placements in your chart that are more pertaining to you. And also, I want to thank everybody who showed up for the live that I just started out of nowhere yesterday. I really appreciate the support, and I hope that you continue to receive support from the content that I put out with Time of Today. To see more of Time of Today, there is a tree link in the description box for that. And also be sure to subscribe, and when you subscribe, press that little bell so that you can be notified if I do, or actually when I do go live again and do a pop-in live and possibly give away some more free readings. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and your timestamps should be found in the description box below as well. And it's a new sort of structure to the readings that I'm trying out. Let me know how it goes and if you enjoy it, or if I should maybe revert back to some of the older videos that I've done. All right, thank you, and stay divine. You're beautiful, and I was so excited to do these videos, so I hope that you enjoy them. All right. Hello, Divine Mutables. I am definitely so happy that you're here. So we're reading for the full moon in Leo, and I'm going to be reading, doing a Celtic cross with this deck, and then I'll be clarifying with the Ink Witch Tarot. So I'm going to put the Ink Witch Tarot aside for a moment, do a master shuffle with the Star Spinner Tarot. I just got these cards yesterday. They were gifted to me by my partner for our anniversary. So I'm still working with them, learning the names. So I'm doing a Celtic cross for you, mutables, and then after I'm done with the Celtic cross, I will be going in for each mutable sign and doing some clarification in relation to the Celtic cross. Excuse me. Thank you so much for being here. Remember to like, share, subscribe. And yesterday I went live. Okay. So, wow. Okay, almost the same exact message. Almost. So I'm going to go ahead and just put these cards together because they came out together. But yesterday I went live. It was a pop-in live, so it wasn't planned. The first two cards, by the way, are your cards. That's you. Next, we're going to do what crosses you. But yes, the live went really well. So make sure that if you do subscribe, you turn on the bell. And if I go live, you can be notified. If I post videos, you can be notified. If you enjoy these videos and if they help. Also check the description box for this video. Okay, beautiful. For the link tree for Time of Today and Angel Yvette and Company, if you would like to check Time of Today out on other social media. All right, so excellent. 10. Wheel of Fate. The Wheel of Fate. This is looking really nice. I mean, these cards are really lovely. I'm so grateful. But I mean, like the messages, the energy for all the signs that have been read for, all the modalities so far has been looking very nice, including yours. Yes. The Ace of Spades. I don't know why I just heard that, like in my head. As I said in the last video I just recorded, and in the live yesterday many times, I break out in a random song sometimes. It's like my head is a constant iPod on shuffle. I really dated myself there. I don't think people have iPods anymore. I don't think it's a thing. All right. Any flippies? Any floppies? Yes, I know that's right. Okay, and now we're gonna, so this is you. This is your foundations. This is like past influences and the actuality of your past. This is the energy that you're in now. This is what's coming soon. I didn't do your crossing energy. Let's do that. Well, maybe this is a crossing energy. So I'm going to, not maybe, but this is the crossing energy. Sorry, I don't know why I did that. Now we're going to go into where you are, like what impacts you, how you're impacting your, how you're, sorry, how your energy is motivated at this time. What's motivating your energy? Ooh, we got 2 cards. Beautiful. Beautiful. How others are influencing your energy at this time is the next one. And that is, okay, you got the Emperor for that. Your challenges and conflicts and possible challenges that you're facing. Or that you will be facing during the full moon period. All right. Ooh, it came out reversed though. So yeah, and it fell on top of the past influences. This is your outcome card. So I'm going to keep that in mind because that's interesting that fell on that card specifically. It was like gravitating toward that card. For the mutables. This one's for the mutables. Oop. Come on, cards. Work with me, babies. Work with me. Work with me. Thank you so much for showing up. I hope that you get some good advice, good guidance out of this reading. Oh, I didn't even know this card fell out. Okay. Okay. So, yes, beautiful, beautiful energy. As I said, like, it's been beautiful all around. For all the reads today that I've done so far. Sorry, I'm like tripping. I don't know. This deck went totally AWOL on me. All right. I don't know. AWOL is not the correct term, but it like just did its own thing. Cool. So let's get into it. For the card that's representing you, we have the 10 of coins, which is 10 of Pentacles. Very strong energy. I feel like you are in this place of growth, abundance, of great gratitude. Great gratitude. That's how it came out. That's how it is. And you are loyal as heck, okay? I feel like there are situations that may be challenging that. But you prove time and time again how your loyalty, right? Which is beautiful. It was crossed by the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands has been just crossing people today, okay? Knight of Wands says that maybe you're having, for this, maybe you're having struggles with going forth and going into new ventures because you don't know like what's coming up. So you're trying to like keep your eye out. You're trying to get ahead of the storm, essentially. And I think that, I don't think that's a negative thing, but I think that sometimes it's easy to be overwhelmed and consumed by things like that. So I would advise just taking deep breaths, meditating, things of that nature to sort of stay aligned, really. Next, your foundation card is the King of Coins. King of Coins is saying that like you've always had this idea that you've wanted to, of what you wanted your life, of where you've wanted your life to go, of how you want this period to go. Maybe you're on a path of trying something new. I feel like because the 10 boils down to a 1, in my opinion. It can also be the finalization, but I feel like 9s are more indicative of that. Yeah, so I feel like it's like finding you're getting into new ventures, okay? And there is opportunity for growth. This bunny looks very determined and very focused. For your past influences, I would suggest doing inner child work with this card coming out right now, because it comes out before the 10 of Pentacles, and this is the 5 of Pentacles. So the more work that you're putting in now, the greater outcome that's going to happen for you, and almost immediately you're going to have possibly downloads, revelations of decisions that are better to be made for yourself. And I think it's really a time to honor your inner child, a time to honor your divinity, a time to honor your truth, okay? So that when you do look at the mirror, do look into the mirror, the proverbial mirror, what is reflected back at you is your ultimate truth and your ultimate desires, okay? Next, we have the card that is like where you are right now, and it is number 10, the Wheel of Fate. The Wheel of Fate for me in this is saying like you are on the right path. You are being divinely led, you are exactly where you should be. And though it may not seem like it, it's a good idea to reinforce that to yourself, that, you know, you're doing what you should be doing. You are where you should be, okay? You're supposed to be here. You're supposed to show up like this, you know? Even if it's not like something that's conventional or or that people understand. People may misunderstand you. You may be misunderstood. But it's going to lead you into a greater ability to forge your thoughts into actuality, right? So this is the card, the Ace of Swords, representing your like soon to be future, your future that's right around the corner at the end of this phase, maybe. We're going to go into now your the right column, okay? And the first position here is how what's motivating you, what motivates you, what really sort of lights your fire, you know what I mean, and gets you going. And for this, you have both the King of Chalices, which is a dragon, and then the Six of Wands. Okay, she's so cute. So that's saying that you have a very strong support system, and that you like to tap into it, right? Even when we go into the next slot of how others are influencing you, we have the Emperor. I set this in, I believe, Leo's read, because Leo got the same card, different position, different placement, but same card. Like, without the people of the kingdom, the Emperor is not an emperor. The Emperor is a dude in a chair with, you know, inferiority complex or something like that, you know. I don't mean to judge you, Emperor. You're looking really nice. You're looking really good. I love your chair. I love your wand. I love your crown and your sandals. But it's the truth. Like, a king will not be a king is not a king without a kingdom. Okay, so the kingdom supports the king, and you are giving me king energy, mutable signs, because there is all this support, because of the support that you've contributed and that you continue to contribute. For your conflicts and concerns, you have the Three of Swords, but it's reversed. So for me, this is saying, like, maybe you're getting into, with getting into these new ventures, things that you do love, you're used to, like, sort of this like defeatist attitude, because you've met a lot of roadblocks in the past with things that you've also probably equally have found a lot of love in, okay? But it's good that it's reversed. I just got this deck yesterday, and none of the cards were reversed. This card came out reversed. So that, I think that's strong. That's a strong message for you. Like, you're going to be dealing with doubt. You might be dealing with doubt. You might be dealing with insecurities. But you know what? You're going to come out on top with this outcome card, because the outcome card is the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Coins in this deck. Every time I go to this area, the camera's being really funny. So yes, the Nine of Pentacles for me is saying, like, there's divine guidance with this owl that is on your side, that is your companion. And whatever you're going through right now, even the challenges and the concerns, it's going to fortify a greater sense of self and independence and what you want in your journey, your life journey. And specifically out of this time period, like you're going back to going and doing that mirror work, doing that inner child work is really going to, I feel like, bring you to a greater understanding of yourself, which is going to bring you to a greater ability to attack anything that comes on in the recent future, okay? So that's for you, mutable signs. I'm going to now go into each mutable sign, which is Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, and Sagittarius, and give more of detail for each sign, okay? So first we're going into Pisces. Pisces season is right around the corner. It starts 3 days after the full moon. So stick around. We're going to get into that right now. Hello, Pisces. I am going to go ahead and go into your reading, Divine, and as a part 2 to the Mutables reading. So make sure you check out the Mutables Celtic Cross that was done. And yeah, this is for you specifically, Pisces, a message for you. I hope you're doing well. Ooh, okay. I'm going to, sorry, I keep, like, things keep, ooh! I'm not going to get that one because it fell on the floor. But this, the sun, did fall. Did flip over in my hand. And the one that fell on the floor was the 5 of Cups. So maybe you're embracing a change at the moment in your life, Pisces. By the look of the cards that came out for the Celtic Cross, I wouldn't be surprised, okay? Maybe if you're changing navigation when it comes to a particular area of your life. Sorry, I'm scooting. I hope you can't hear everything. But let's see what came out. So first, we have the 9 of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, the 9 of Pentacles fell here, which this area, this position, represents basically what motivates you and what has motivated you and what has kept you motivated. And you got the 9 of Pentacles that came out there. So you've definitely been an independent person. You've as you will see when you reference the Celtic Cross for the Mutables, you've welcomed support, but you really sort of heralded with your own ideas, with your own compilation of experiences to really build, contribute your independence into your everyday, right? And I think that with the 9 of Pentacles as well coming out as your outcome card here, that just is a double guarantee almost that you're going to, you know, achieve some sense of great direction or some sense of great assurance in yourself and in what you're doing and who you surround yourself by as well. Secondly, you got the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords fell onto the energy of the moment for you, which is the Wheel of Fate, okay, from the other deck, and it came out reversed. So maybe you're not per se sharing as, okay, so I'm going to refer to this. An elder of mine always had told me, like, don't let your right hand know what your left hand's doing. And I think that the Queen of Swords reverse is sort of giving me that energy of, you're sort of putting your foot down when it comes to, what you do share with others. And you're creating that boundary, right? Which is good. It's always a good idea. We have this Three of Swords here as well. So, I mean, all the swords cards that came out for you are pretty, like, pretty significant, I would say. Okay, so if you're not already holding things close to your chest, maybe keep in mind, take an extra time to look at things before you share them, okay? So those are the first two cards. And then lastly, we have the Sun that came out. And that fell right on top of the Ace of Swords. So whatever new beginning, whatever new thought process, whatever new ideals that come to you in the recent future, I would say trust in that. Trust in that and go forth and continue building with that idea, with the ideas that you have, including all the new ones that are coming about, okay? So that is for you, Pisces. Thank you so much. You are divine. Be sure to check out other signs that may fall in your chart, or if you're interested in other signs, check them out. Yes, you rock. Hello, Divine Gemini. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope this information in this video will really help in the support of navigating your energy for the time that this is regarding, which is the full moon period. It could be, and that is sort of, that covers 3 days before and after the full moon actually occurs on the 16th. I also, we have the Hermit already. I also would advise that you look into the Mutable Celtic Cross reading featured in this series as well, because I'm reading on top of that. I did a mutable a Celtic Cross for each modality sign grouping, and yours is mutables, and so your message that comes out now, your clarification, is relating to that. Okay? Yeah, so far the Hierophant number 5 came out from the clarification. It's reversed. And it fell onto the 5 of Coins, which is in your past influences, in the position of your past influences. Okay. Okay, yeah. So we have the Hierophant with it coming out in the position and falling on top of the card it did. I would say that maybe if you've been contemplating taking a different direction, that's maybe, like I've said a few times in these readings, a more unconventional direction, a less traditional one. You're looking to forge your own path, and a path that really truly reflects what you put into it and what you truly desire. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, you might experience having to, in order to get to the next phase of your life, in order to really embrace the next phase of your life, disregarding a lot of lessons that you've already learned, and learning to incorporate new ones. I feel that very much. You also have the 4 of Wands here, and it's reversed, and then the 7 of Swords here. So I feel like there are influences, ideas that maybe you have been taught in the past that you need to let go of. in order to encourage a new form of excitement and stability in your process, okay, with the Four of Wands reversed. And because you're not doing it in a way that maybe has been suggested or has been advised by others, this Seven of Swords fell right onto, your motivation. And the motivation for you in the Celtic cross, or for the mutable signs in the Celtic cross, is that of like support. It's all about support, basically, that whole side of the Celtic cross. And I think that people may stir things up, and it's up to you to, like I said earlier, put your foot down, okay? Really, really show people that you're confident and secure in what you're doing. You have a plan. And that you trust yourself, okay? That is your clarification, Pisces. Thank you so much. You're so divine. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and share if you can. And also, there's a Linktree link in the description box if you want to check Time of Today out and myself on other social media such as Instagram and my email. Thank you. Divine Virgo, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I've already done the mutable Celtic cross. Go ahead and check that out. It should be timestamped in the description. It is going to be the first part of your reading, and this part is going to be your clarification. So this is for you, Virgo. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really hope that the information provided, the messages received and shared, assist in your navigation of this full moon in Leo period. Yes, it's for Virgo. Those with Virgo sign placements, or if you know someone who's a Virgo, you're interested in a Virgo, it'll help with navigating how to address and deal with issues that come up in any of those instances. So 2 cards fell out here. Let's see if we can get one more. And they fell in between your motivation and what and your foundations. So that's interesting. 3 cards just fell out. The 3 of Wands. So you may be seeking travel soon. King of Swords upside down. Knight of Swords. So you want to make sure that you have all of your plans together before you travel. Make a list of your plans and check them twice. Check them 3 times if you got to, okay? So let's see. The first 2 cards to come out. The Ten of Swords, Death, and the Chariot. Yeah, so for you, Virgo, I'm seeing that there's some things that you need to let go, okay? Possibly some connections that you need to let go and that you need to not continue embracing at this moment, or compartmentalize by, just putting them on timeout for a little bit maybe. and finding other and not relying, but tapping into other sources of support. Yes, letting go is a huge idea I see with the. Yeah, you won't. It's going to be harder to go forward toward your goals and your aspirations or whatever you're looking to achieve at this time if you do not let go. For the Ten of Swords, the depiction is like a moth, or I believe it's a moth. A moth cannot do that to itself. So I would say definitely it's outside influences. You need to look into your outside influences and which ones really reflect you. With this Chariot card, someone else got this card. I also have a message of that with this, that reflective aspect, because it's sort of like you're going forward, but then you're checking your rearview mirror and seeing who's coming along with you. Those birds in the back are sticking around, and I don't think that even if they tried to come, that this cat would let them. Okay? And then with the death card, I think really it's speaking on, because pomegranates, which he's holding, or they're holding, I don't know, they really are symbols of affluence and abundance and multiplying. So I think the message of this, the message here feels like it's saying, let go in order to embrace more things that will, or relationships that will help you to prosper. Okay? Prosper is also a key element of the symbolism of the pomegranate. So there you go. Thank you so much, Virgo. Yes. Remember to check out the Celtic cross for the mutables. It'll be linked in the time, and the timestamp will be linked in the description box, along with your timestamp for your sign, and some information if you want to connect with me, Angel Yvette, and Time of Today on other social media. I am giving personal reads. I have not updated that, but I did go live yesterday and give a few free personal reads. So hopefully you catch me on the next one. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And when you subscribe, turn the bell on so that you know when I'm going live. All right. Next, we're moving on to Sagittarius. Hi, Divine Sagittarius. How you doing? Thank you for joining in. Hope you're doing well. I'm a Sag. I'm feeling great. But then again, yesterday was my anniversary, so there's definitely residual energy from that. It feels really good today. All the readings have been pretty good, if not very good. Okay. Sagittarius. All right. I hope y'all are feeling great. Getting ready for this weekend, for this full moon. Oh, I'm filming this on the 10th. So 2 cards have come out. We don't know what they are yet. All right. 3 cards have come out. We do not know what any of them are. On the bottom of the deck, we have the 6 of Pentacles. So let's see what the first 2 are. We're going to flip them over in order. We have the 5 of Wands, the King of Cups, the 5 of Wands reversed, the King of Cups reversed, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so it's beautiful. The Queen of Pentacles fell on top of the King of Pentacles from the other deck. So let's get into this. The Five of Wands. The Five of Wands means, surrender, basically. It's time to surrender. It fell right on top of the motivation position for the Celtic Cross. Yeah, surrender to the support that is there, that is here to support you, okay, in anything you do. And make sure that you understand exactly what it is that you love to do, that you're looking to do, so that when that support does come around, you aren't confused in conveying that, and it doesn't make it a confusing situation for whoever you're conveying it to. There's a King of Cups reversed here. It also fell in between the foundation and motivation positions. And I think that maybe if you're not certain and set on what your desires and what your passions and, your focuses should be on, don't allow yourself to just settle on anything because it sounds good. Do the work and learn about yourself. In your past influences, you have this Five of Coins, and in the image, the mirror is shattered. So, yeah, maybe it's time to shatter some ideals and aspects that don't honor your process, because everything in life really is backed by being a process, and it's okay if you don't have it all at once or as quick as other people do. Don't just learn. More people should learn not to settle, right? Then there'd be a lot less chaos in this world. Lastly, we have the Queen of Pentacles, which fell onto the King of Coins, or the King of Pentacles from the other deck. And first of all, totally cute. Yeah, this really, for me, says, like, if you're not doing what you love, maybe you're focusing on building your resources, building yourself up, taking care of yourself. This is a cat with like 3 kittens, right? In this position, this card I just referenced earlier with the mirror, there's a child under her cloak. So I really feel like doing some mirror work, some child work, inner child work maybe, would be beneficial for you right now. And period, like for your life. I also feel that that there is a lot of growth to be had, so that there isn't this in-between, like the in-between motivation foundation. Like, do I do what I've always done? Do I do what people have always told me I should do? Or do I really find something that I love? Or like, like, instead of being in the state of really confusion and, I'm looking for this word, instead of remaining in a state of non-progression, make sure you're using that time to build up resources for yourself, whether that's doing research on things that tickle your fancy, or if you get an unexpected like download or something along those lines that shows you, or where you think, oh, I've never thought of that before. You know what I mean? Keep it in mind. Write it down, I would say, and keep in mind as you go forward. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Pentacles. And that to me as well is saying like you're storing up for something greater. Anyway, don't settle. Judgment is under that. Okay? Thank you so much, Sagittarius. I am hoping that this read helps you with navigating through this full moon phase. Definitely check out the description box for more. Make sure you watch the Mutable Celtic Cross, which is the first part of your read and is here now, and you'll get more details that may be more relevant to you. Don't be afraid to check out other signs as well that may fall in your chart or that you may be interested in maybe, and get more insight into how to best address and continue to navigate through this full moon period for your divine self. All right, Sagittarius, thank you.